What's good, boys? It's your boy Gilly. Today, this is episode 1, entry 1 of probably the weekly to bi-weekly series where I talk about the new releases and REP news. Call it the unemployed news. This is just going to be designed so you guys are up to date on who's just released stuff, because it's easy to miss. They usually just post it in Discords and the good guys sell out, so you miss it. And sometimes things go down, and rather than making one video and it taking weeks to come out and it's already blown over, I can summarize it all in this video. So if you want to see more of these, drop a like, boys. Drop a sub if you're new around here. Let's get into it. So we're going to talk about the news, because the news and drama and situations, it's pretty light. As of like the most recent drama, yeah, there's not too much going on, so this is going to be a short little section, and then we're going to focus on the releases. So the only one, I guess, is people jumping up about ACBuy shutting down. I'll give my take on it quickly. If there's some situations I've missed, you can let me know in the comments. I read them all, and I can look into it deeper and talk about it in a future video. So the ACBuy situation, I thought it was another sort of CN fan situation where the creators got fired. They're homeless. Obviously, they're going to cop a bag from another agent, so they're going to be saying the agent's shutting down, this is the new agent. I'm sure you guys saw that before. A lot of people on short form platforms fall for that, but you guys on YouTube, 5,000 IQ individually, you can kind of see through that. I thought the situation was a carbon copy of that CN fan situation. It's similar, but it's different in these ways. So I can tell you guys like 5% of this situation. So they fight every creator. That's usually, it can mean two things. I'll open the curtain a little bit here. It can mean they have enough users where they don't need to pay a shit ton of people to bring more users, and they just want to manage what they have at a cheaper cost, so they dump creators. They're the first to go, and they always slime them out. Like, whether you like creators or not, it's always like a WeChat message like, hey buddy, pack your bags, you're out of here. So it's fucked up on that part. So they all got dropped, and I'm hearing from people it's legal reasons. I'm hearing it's because they have other e-com platforms they're going to focus on, so they're just going to shut this down. Super up in the air. But then Jay, I still don't know how to say his name. I'll pop his YouTube up here. He worked for PandaBuy. He's had a dodgy ass run. He worked for PandaBuy, then now ACBuy. Now he's with Kako. He essentially broke it down, and I'll give him credit here. I did not like him a few years ago when he handled the PandaBuy situation. He was in a Discord telling people to keep placing orders when the shit was literally about to blow, and I'm on TikTok screaming like, do not put more orders in. It was a whole shit show. He came out, he said, yeah, it's not shutting down, but it's not looking good. And this is what he said. So they're giving away weird coupon codes, and they're kind of insane. It's essentially saying like, get all your items out of the warehouse, here's some free bread. And it's not saying they're shutting down, but it's like you have until this date to get your last order. It's weird. I'm not going to say it's shutting down. I'm leaning more towards the side of it's probably going to end soon. For what reason, I don't know. It's a very odd move by them. They need to clear the air with those and maybe clarify, because it could be a Chinese translation. If you use ACBuy, you don't need to like panic and just refund everything you've bought and charge back or whatnot. I would say you should get every single item out of the warehouse. Do you need to stop using them? I'd say just cover your own ass, ship everything out, sit back and wait. And if you like the service, you can continue to use it. They have some of the most expensive prices in terms of shipping in the industry. I think with these coupons, they've made themselves slightly competitive, but they're kind of discounting super expensive shipping. I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think of the situation. It's very odd. Go drop a sub to Jai. He handled it very well. He said, I'm using this new agent, but I'm not going to just jump up and down and say, go use this just because I'm working with them. He said it's open to your guys' opinions, whether you use them or not, which is very good, very mature. He's come a long way since the PandaBuy situation. The next one is kind of an update to that bait and switch video I made. If you didn't watch that, check that out. I talk about what a bait and switch is if you don't know what it is. So I've urged a bunch of the big sellers to start putting fucking tags on their clothing. You're going to see in some of my haul videos, I'm going to show these tags off. If you guys have some of your favorite sellers and they don't already put little hang tags on their items, tell them to. It's the quickest way that we can get around this bait and switch situation. It makes it difficult for agents to start pulling some funny business. Of course, the meta could get patched. They could start making reps of rep sellers, rep tags, but at least it's going to be a short fix to it now, so you don't have to get like a guru level of legit checking knowledge in your head in like a month. That's going to be good, and I urge every single one of you, if you guys have your favorite sellers, reach out to them, say hey, especially if you use a new agent. If you use an older agent and you've never had a problem, it's not as much of an issue, but if you're using one of these new weird agents, reach out to them and ask for these tags. So let's get on to the releases. The first just wanted to know, I know you guys probably aren't into the boots, but if you are, I would highly recommend at the end of this video, watch the whole video of course, go to NIE and check out his new sale. He hasn't paid me to say this. I bought these boots from him. He makes some of the leading boots in the industry, which is debated, but he's running a 50 to 70% off boots sale. You can pick up Stompers, Venoms, Strikes, the leather Strikes, for 50 to 70% off. I copped the full-size canvas Stompers for about $100, and then I copped the full-size leather Stompers about $100 as well, and those were running over $250, $300. And I don't need more boots, I don't need more shoes, but I love a sale. And sellers, they usually do little Taobao sales that aren't really applicable to us because we use agents. This is the first time I've seen an actual clearance sale, and if you're a seller watching this, run these sales. You need capital to make the next thing. Run these sales. Check this out, because almost everything's sold out. I unfortunately had to go a size 46 on the canvas Stompers. If you guys didn't know, you have to go 2 sizes down, so I'd be like a 43, 42, and I bought a 46, so I'm gonna be swimming in these. I'm gonna need 30 socks. It's going to be grim. Check that out. I might put it in the spreadsheet or in the Discord, but you can just search it up, NIE, and you'll find him. So next up, MVT. He's continuing the generational run. You guys would have seen in one of the recent hauls, I showed off his strike boots. I got the black ones in hand. He's just started to produce the brown ones. I hate them. I will not buy these, but hey, if you like the brown ones and you want to be a little bit different, he's got the brown ones. We're still waiting on the green ones. I need to retire my Jaifu ones, so speed that up, buddy. He's still telling me 2 months, brother, on the Japan Gats lock-in twin. This is probably well old news by the time you see this video. He did drop a full size run in these paint splatters, the OGs. He did also release the blue paint splatters. I copped them as well. He did a size run for the 45s, so I bought them. I know I'm not a size 45, but I needed them. He also dropped the Ghost Grey. Oh my, I probably look crazy, but I copped them as well. They look incredible. He's also dropping in the next couple weeks. I know this is releases, but I'll need to show this off, the burgundy ones. I didn't know I needed those too. They look fucking phenomenal. So MVT, keep an eye on him. He's dropping some insane shit. So next, Alien. I've been speaking about him very highly in my haul videos. He's also continuing this generational run. He released the reverse EU, or it might be the Sweden hoodie in the reverse, like burgundy color as well. He also released a new pair of jeans, and these are also some first looks at his like next 6 months of items he shared with me. You can see them in here. I did a giveaway with him recently on Reddit. That's just concluded, unfortunately, but I'll keep bringing them out because it did very well. This is a first look at a bunch of the stuff he's dropping, so also keep an eye on this guy. He's continuing. He's not just stopping. He's actually going to make more stuff, so keep an eye on him as well, and I'll let you guys know when a lot of these items release. He didn't give me a date, but he said in production. Some of them could take months because some of them are quite complex, but all around that $30 to $50 price range, extremely good. Make Mood. This guy dropped the arenas, the Balenciaga arenas. I hate the arenas. I'm not jumping on the hype train, but he dropped the Celine 400 GSM hoodie. Cop that in the rhinestones. It looks incredible. It should get to me next week. Cannot wait for this. It's selling out extremely quick. It's just a basic oldish Celine hoodie. I wanted back in the day this Celine tracksuit. This is close enough. I'm so excited for this one. Next up, Pine, another Chrome seller I've spoken very highly about in terms of his vintage selection. I don't know if Chrome's seen the hype behind the vintage stuff over on some platforms, some communities, but he has gone ahead and he's going to start making the soap and water collection they just dropped recently. Good luck trying to cop any of this stuff retail. He's gone ahead and he's bought retail somehow, and he's making it, so I cannot wait to see that. He's also making some bags as well. Very excited for those, and there's a few new items I'll pop up on screen that are just the regular vintage releases from him. Pine, you've got to be quick on. I'll put him in the Discord and the sheet as well, so just keep a tab saved and kind of check it when you can, and try to cop when you can see his stuff on sale. I don't know when the soap and water stuff's going to come out, but keep an eye on that. 718 has released a bunch of new GG. 718 has been very good for Balenci, and it's good to see him doing Gucci. He's got all the recent stuff, and he's producing a lot of stuff to come, so keep an eye on him. Very good price to quality. Does sell out decently quick too, and has a pretty wide catalog. And then the last one, I think by the time you're watching this, I'll be running a 1000 band giveaway in the Reddit, so check that out. There's just going to be a bunch of shoes and stuff up for grabs, a bunch of winners. I'm going to keep doing these giveaways because the other one in the Reddit went absolutely insane, so you guys can go check that out and check these fellas. There'll be linked Discord and sheet as always. Drop a like, drop a sub. If you want to see more of these news videos, I can keep pumping them out as stuff rolls out. I love each and every single one of you. See you guys in the next one. Peace.